All right, so you're welcome to. All right, so you're welcome to. All right, so you're welcome to. So here we'll be talking about what transpires last week, right? Talking about what transpires last week. What transpires last week in the market, right? Um, okay, so we'll be talking about what transpires last week in the market. So let's start with gold. Let's start with gold, the gold market. Let's start with the gold market. And let's start with the gold market. So let's see what happened last week and how we could take advantage this week. Okay. During last week, so last week what actually happened is the fact that this was last week. This candle is last week. So let's see what transpired last week and all that. Let's see what happened. All right. So this was a previous week low and the previous week high. And again, if you look properly, you discover that candlestick here is giving us a direction already. I mean, this was previous week that just closed. We've not entered this week yet. So these two candle pretty give us a direction of what we're expecting this week that just closed. This thing give us bullish sidebar. Now, if you don't know candlestick, check my videos. You see, I did a video, a whole lot talk about all candlesticks. So even if you don't understand candlestick, just watch my video, you understand, all right? So this is a bullish inside bar, bullish. So try to give you a clue that this week market should buy. Of course, this was where price closed from. This one closed and price opened here, so it has to retrace. So um, this was the assuming this was the close, right? Price also opened there, so there will be a retracement, right, before market to buy. So for those of you that trade, I should understand this thing. Um, AMD power of three. So that's exactly what occurred here. That's exactly what occurred here. So let's break it down. Let's see. Um, Going by this, let's see. So if we drop one time frame lower, right, we'll now discover that there was also a bullish candle here, and there was a PY here, open close level, all right, that price had to retrace to, and price retraced back to that, all right. See when price mitigated it. So let's see 4 hour, and you could see that on the 4 hours too, this was a clear PY. So This was exactly when price mitigated it or when price touched it. So in other words, in all these areas, price in all these areas, right? Let's go to 4 hours. Sorry. In all these areas, price was actually buying. Sorry, price was actually buying back to this area, right? And look at the daily chart. At the daily chart, this was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So of course, this was the open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So at all this point, price was actually selling to touch our PY, our point of interest. And you could see what happened when price touched that area. It was not a coincidence that price reversed from there. Remember, this is a PY. On 4 hours, you can see this was a support, right? Or you could see change of character, so price had to return and a buy took place. All right. So you see when price touched it and reversed back to the buy side. Remember, this was our target weekly, previous weekly high. So we're still expecting and believing that price will somehow get back to this point this week that we're entering. Confirm that. So let's see if we have gotten our entry there. Entry. Um, yes, there's an entry here and here. So this was the buy. Of course, there's also change of character here. And boom, market bots, as per the news, keep buying and all that. So what are we expecting this week? What are expectation this week? This week, we're expecting a continuation. Expecting a continuation to the upside. So at least we should be expecting price in between this zone. Expecting price in between this zone. In between this zone. Should be expecting price in between this zone. What's happening? So should be expecting price in between this zone next week or this week we're entering. So should be expecting price in between this zone. So again, where is price reacting from here? Price is obviously reacting from this zone, open close level. Again, if you look at market structure, there is a need for price to mitigate this point. There's a need for price to come to this area. There's a need for that. But watch and see what will happen. But this is our target for next week. So let's quickly see where we can keep this so that we can monitor it. All right. So we can monitor that. Okay. Let's see either. Okay, so index. This is what we use monitoring. Same thing. Is it? Not at all. So let's do the same analysis here and expect this thing to play out this week. We are entering, right? Let's expect this to happen. So looking at this weekly chart, um, what do you think should happen here? What do you think? The only fresh zone I'm seeing is here. Is it even fresh? Not at all. It's not fresh. So for me, I think this trend will continue back to this zone 41,000 $4,175 price range. So I think so I think price will somehow get back to this area. So if that be the case, we are we expecting to get a buy. Remember, this candle close from open here. So there's a close open, right? Yes. There's a close open. So that's literally a POI, close open. That's a POI, and price close below it. Hmm. Price close below it. Again, it is quite tough. Probably by Monday, should be understanding what price want to do. But for now, I think price will have to buy back to this area. But this area is already liquidity. All these are liquidities. So we price take them out, take the whole of this place out. Okay, let's see monthly. Of course, a new month. Yeah. Okay, new month is pointing that price should be buying. There should be a buy. That's what price is pointing. There should be a buy, right? There should be a buy. There should be a buy. So these are supports and the structure break. The structure, sorry. The structure break. Mm, fine. No. Structure break. Let's just go with this. No, I just don't like that. And let's see this. I think I like this. The structure break there, right? And therefore means price is so this month price should be targeting $4,546. 4,546 dollars. So let's see what weekly is saying. Because weekly has touched the zone already. Let's see our monthly again. Um, the monthly low is this. That is the monthly low. Mm, that is our monthly low, right? And this is the support, and price has touched it already. So this is our low, this is our high, and the open, weekly open, and all that. This is the low. So what do you think, guys? Open, close, open, close, open, close. So that should be price somehow. Thinking price will break out this area, retest it, and then keep buying. That is what I'm thinking right now because monthly is giving us a bullish order flow already, right? Monthly is giving us a bullish order flow already. So weekly is playing along already. Weekly is playing along already. So what will happen right here is that strong man. So by Monday to be clear, Monday, Tuesday, it should be clear, but this is what I'm expecting. The price will just price would buy from this area. Um price will buy from that area. This is an expectation for this week and this month because the new month, August. Today is August 2nd. So a matter of hours from now, the market will open. So let's even see daily time frame. Mm, daily time frame. So daily time frame. These are all liquidity. These are all liquidity. So ah, so I'm thinking. This is me thinking that this support will not be useful. This support would be useful. This support will be useful. So price should just come here and then buy. I should just come to this area and buy. So I'll be expecting this to happen. I'll be expecting this to happen. Let's see line charts. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Higher high. No, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. No new low was formed. Instead, we have a higher high and price has to return. So you see, this area is a must. Price must return to this place. So this will be our mirror for the month. Price must is a must. The price will return to this area. And then boom to this area. So that is my bias for um I don't think this will happen. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. This is my expectation for gold. Um let me on the watermark. That is my expectation for gold. Where is that? Yes, 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 yes. I don't like that color. Um, hmm, okay, I think that should go. So should be expecting this for gold. So let's keep record. Mhm. Record is necessary. All right. Let's keep record. Mm, okay. So that is for gold. That is our expectation for gold. Remember, these are weekly. Should I even? Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's see our monthly again. Ooh, it's gonna buy hard, but this will be our first target. Mm, is monthly low, monthly support specifically. Um, It's looking scary. It's daily. It's looking scary. It's looking scary. Hmm. Anyways, that will go. So let's see Bitcoin. Let's see Bitcoin. Monthly. Sorry, monthly. Oh, damn me. The new month has already started for Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin USD, and price is still respecting this PY. So what we'll be expecting right now is that price should there's a PY here. So price should respect this PY and this one. So in between, there should be the market is already going. The month has started already. So for me, I think price would, as a matter of fact, drop to this area and buy. So this will be my expectation. This is where it is already. So this will be my expectation for Bitcoin. All right. This will be my expectation for Bitcoin. Yeah. So let's see daily chart. Of course, let's see daily chart. So I'm expecting price to rally back to this area and sell. Expecting price to rally to this area and then sell back to this area and yeah, in between this area. So my expectation will be this. I want to see buy around this area. So it is what I want to see for Bitcoin. And of course, there is pure here. And let me see. Yes. So I should be expecting a buy to this area. Beautiful. Great, great. So I should be expecting a buy to this area. And so my expectation now is going to be this. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'll continue. So this guy is already here. So let it be here. So that was my expectation. So let's see. So the 4 hours, let's see 4 hours. Of course, giving us high, low. There was a change there. It was a reversal here. So price should mitigate this guy and then what is said. The briquette is a briquette, so that should come here and give us a sell. Let's sell daily again.